Chappaquiddick is now in theaters, guys, and stars Jason Clarke, Ed Helms, Kate Mara, and is the true story about Ted Kennedy in 1969 and his involvement in a fateful car crash that occurs with one of the people that was with his staff. Now, I like history. I find history very interesting. But I didn't know this story. I really didn't. I don't know how I missed this story. But before the film came out, I did a little bit of reading, and I was like, oh, this is going to be interesting because it's the type of thing where not many people, pretty much no one really knows like what exactly happens. Like there's a lot of stuff that feels almost like shoved away to where it's like, okay, we don't know anything. So the director, he was basically kind of like almost like Detroit, making up certain things. Whilst Detroit had some accurate stuff for the most part, at least that's what it felt like, Chappaquiddick got a lot of stuff that they thought, they kind of used the same kind of concepts. Is it as interesting as Detroit? No, it isn't at all, in my opinion. I thought it was okay. I think this film is okay. I think the casting is good. I think that Jason Clarke, particularly as Ted Kennedy, did a really good job. A very nuanced performance, which is interesting considering Jason Clarke usually is a bit in the overacting category. But not in this case, which was really nice to see, honestly. I also really liked the details, the meticulous cinematography. It's not fantastic, but it's nice to see the lensing and just the way it was shot to make it almost seem like it actually came from 1969, which obviously is pretty cool because the film, is supposed to take place during that time. The costume design, it was neat. The makeup was spot on. There's a lot to like about this film. It's not like a mind-blowing experience, but, it is the type of thing where if people see this film, hopefully it will make them want to, look into this because I don't know about you guys, but me personally, I wasn't alive during that time period, so I didn't really know much about it. And based on the theater I was in, which, by the way, I was the only person in my 20s, everyone else was in their, 60s, 70s, everyone had different reactions. I heard people like, oh, that's just completely inaccurate. I heard other people say, oh, that seems pretty accurate from what, I remember in the news. And it's just one of those things where I can't be like, oh, it's very historically accurate, but I also can't be like, it's not historically accurate at all because, again, we don't know. So, but based on the director's interpretation, I think it's just an okay film that has a very interesting backstory because we don't really know all that happened. So, because of that, Chappaquiddick, it's getting a 3 out of 5 star rating from me. I am in the middle with whether or not I should recommend it or not, but I say watch it for yourself to see if it's for you or not. But if you have seen Chappaquiddick, let me know in the comment section down below whether you liked it or didn't like it or felt indifferent, kind of like myself. And as always, subscription button, notification bell, and as always, thank you very much for watching, and catch you guys later.